let's imagine the next pandemic, okay? It starts up, as many of these have started up somewhere in Asia, probably East Asia, for a whole variety of reasons. What is the Bill Gates plan? What would you like to see happen when the first time you hear about some people getting infected by some kind of airborne virus?
Yeah, the big risk is human-to-human transmissible respiratory virus. You'd like to have a group connected with the World Health Organization that sees that outbreak early and is able to go in and look, sequence what it is, understand the nature of it, have some tools that aren't dependent on the specific pathogen that you can give people not just masks, but also some drugs to block transmission. And you want to stop it before it gets to lots of countries, which is when it becomes a so-called pandemic. You've got to nip it in the bud. You know, these things are exponential, and so avoiding cases here, you know, saves lots of cases downstream.
You'd have this group, and it's called GERM.
Exactly.
Spell out the acronym. What is it?
That's the Global Epidemic Response and Mobilization Group, GERM, managed by the WHO.
And you think it would cost about $1 billion a year, so not a huge investment.
No, you know, it's tiny. I mean, compared to the numbers we talk about with defense budgets or climate change or
what we ended up
costs.
spending on COVID in terms of the relief we had to give people for the lockdowns, which was in the trillions.
Yes, we're $14 trillion of economic damage and, you know, still counting. And so it's one of the cheapest insurance policies. You've got to make sure that people stay full-time getting us to drill and practice, which is hard for things that don't come along very often. You know, with earthquakes, it's almost good that they're small ones, or fires that you have small ones, because it always reminds you, oh, there could be a big one. In terms of disease going global, doesn't happen much, but it'll be happening more. Either, as you say, Asia is a big risk and Africa is also a big risk, because the boundary between humans and animals is getting closer and closer.